welcome to Awaz English. I'm Laila Nisar and you're watching Awaz Expressway. Water is life. It feeds crops, quenches thirst and keeps the land alive. But imagine a time when there isn't enough water to grow your food or even to drink. This is what Sindh fears today. Water turns dry soil into green fields. It brings life to crops, animals and people. But just imagine, what if your land stays dry? What if there's not enough water to drink or let alone to farm? A storm is building. It's a matter of deep concern, not just for Sindh but for the future of the Indus River system itself. As protests intensify, the people of Sindh are surrounding the alarm about a looming crisis, one that could threaten their very survival. Water, the most precious resource, could soon be diverted from the Indus River, the lifeline of the province. Under the name of the Green Pakistan Initiative, new canal projects are being pushed forward, but the people of Sindh are raising strong voices. Water and environment experts have serious concerns. One of them calls the Cholistan Canal an unscientific idea. He explains you can't just draw a canal anywhere and expect water to flow. Canals need flat and steady land. Water doesn't know how to go uphill. It flows down where the land lets in. This shows the project is not based on science. Now let's talk about the 6 new canal projects that have raised serious concerns in Sindh. These are not just construction projects, they are tied directly to the future of water availability, farming and even drinking water in Sindh. Many believe they could change the entire water balance of the region. Let's break it down. What are the 6 new canals that have become the center of this storm? Greater Thal Canal, especially the Chobara branch, seen by Sindh as highly dangerous. Cholistan scheme, called by some experts as Kala Bagh Plus, feared to be worse than Kala Bagh Dam. Kachhi Canal, a canal for Balochistan already partially built. Chashma Right Bank Canal, a scheme for Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Rainy Canal, constructed in Sindh but mostly unused. Thar Canal, still in planning but sparking debate already. These are not just construction projects. They are tied directly to the future of water availability, farming and even drinking water in Sindh. Many believe they could change the entire water balance of the region. Let me tell you in detail about these 6 canals that Sindh is so worried about. Let's begin with the Greater Thal Canal, a project that Sindh strongly opposes. The first phase was approved back in 2001 despite protests. The federal government claims the water for this project is taken from Punjab's share, but Sindh argues there is simply no surplus water to go around. In fact, the allocation includes an additional 0.624 million acre-feet from supposed floodwater that doesn't exist. The position is clear. Any extension of Greater Thal Canal, such as the Chobara branch, will exacerbate the water crisis. For Sindh, it's like adding fuel to the fire. This project is seen as a direct threat to Sindh's agricultural future, much like the Kala Bagh Dam. Now let's talk about the Cholistan scheme, another project in the pipeline. The federal government insists that the project will not affect Sindh's water share. However, Sindh argues that new allocation will directly worsen the water scarcity issue. The Cholistan project would take water from the already overburdened Indus system, water that Sindh simply cannot afford to lose. The government's claim that there is enough water to go around is increasingly being questioned, with an ongoing water shortage. Sindh sees the Cholistan project as yet another attempt to divert water from the Indus, further threatening Sindh's agricultural stability. Moving to the Kachhi Canal project. While Sindh has no objections to canal's basic construction, the concern here is the potential risk of additional flooding. Water and Power Development Authorities plan to collect flood water and send it towards Sindh could increase the burden on already vulnerable areas of Sindh. And once again, the question remains, is this diversion coming from Sindh's already dwindling share of water? Sindh has made it clear, no drainage work should proceed without its consultation and approval. And yet, despite the ongoing water shortage, these projects continue. Let's look at the Chashma Right Bank Canal, a project meant for Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. While Sindh has no objections, it's important to remember that with the water crisis intensifying, any further demands on the Indus River will have lasting consequences for Sindh. The question is, how will Sindh continue to share a dwindling resource? And then we have Rainy Canal, another project that Sindh has never fully embraced. Despite its completion, Sindh has not allocated any land for this canal due to its controversial nature. The Sindh government maintains that except during floods, there is no need to release additional water into this canal. Now, the federal government says they will use their own share of water. But Sindh argues something deeper and sharper. The total water available isn't enough for current use. If there's no real surplus, then where will the new water come from, if not from the Indus? Sindh insists that these canals will unfairly divert water from the Indus, which is already stretched thin. The province's fears its farms will dry up, its people will face even worse shortages, and its rights will be violated. Even independent experts are raising red flags, calling it unscientific. The matter has now reached the courts. The Sindh High Court has issued a stay order, stopping the construction of new canals for now. This came after a petition challenged the validity of the water availability certificate issued by IRSA, Indus River System Authority. The court has demanded a full explanation from the federal government by April 18. This is not just a technical or political issue. It's a question of fairness, survival, and trust between provinces. Projects like GTC, Greater Thar Canal, and Cholistan can't be allowed to move forward without consensus, data, and constitutional process. Sindh is not asking for more. It's asking for what is rightfully its share. Will justice flow with the water, or will it dry up before it reaches the people? Stay tuned, because this story is still unfolding.